niche champion.
Find the fear. Gigo flashes away from it so he doesn't get hit by the CC, but Gigo's going to need the Qs to come back up yet again. Q2 hits! First blood solo kill for Gigo in the top lane. Broken Blade is down, but now G2's looking for a counter punch here in the bottom side instead. IU's going to be in some danger. Slam back into the wall from LeBron, but now dashes away to try to escape. Flash! Right back in he goes. Gigo's trying to make this one into another solo kill! Gigo is making Broken Blade look foolish in this 1v1. Yeah, this would be a big one there for Skewmon. Immediately Broken Blade trying to jump in with a counter ulti as Gigo has gone too far, and it's a beautiful shutdown from Skewmon. He's ready to chase him down with a my ulti. Toots tries to escape with a seismic shove defensively, but Caps is on the hunt. He clears the unraveled earth. Another charge of the Spirit Rush is ready to go, and Toots is trapped as the feat of warfare is claimed by G2. Into it as well. Skewmon nearly dead, but not quite, and it'll be Gigo taking the third kill of the game for FURIA. All 3 kills on this top lane. A lot of damage back into Skewmon. Tatu's going in. IU's got the kill into Skewmon, and now Broken Blade's in the middle of everybody. A double kill back over to Nila. G2 have lost 2. LeBron trying to retreat now. Caps caught out. Shot down. Triple kill. IU. Hansama in a bad spot here, has enough distance to escape the infernal chains, but what about the Rakan? What about the grand entrance? What about Hansama's exit? FURIA 7-3, 2,000 gold ahead.
And a lot of the previous... Oh, Labrov.
I don't think we have time to talk about previous plays, my friend. We're already into the next, and Labrov is already going back to Fountain. And in some danger. Guigo ready to follow up. Labrov not going anywhere except a black and white screen as Otacon is claimed by FURIA. This is the most fed member of FURIA, and he is now getting caught out. If Gigo dies before the fight starts, G2 might have just found the pick to turn the game on its head. The shutdown over to Skewmon, but it will be traded back 1 for 1.
IU.
Now IU's ready to show up, but he's isolated. IU's over on the other side of the fight. He's all alone. He has to flash over the wall to join up with the rest of the team. But Caps is already down, but the dog's been declawed, and Broken Blade is down again. Right when it looks like G2 found their moment, FURIA now getting jumped on by Skewmon to the wall, but Gigo is not down. Yes. The healing from the Aatrox baits in Hansama, and FURIA is furious in defense to survive, but the rest of G2 cannot do the same. FURIA win the first game of the potential opportunity. Oh, Skewmon might just be able to turn this one around. Gigo in some trouble this time around. Top lane's not looking the same as game 1, and it's first blood over the Broken Blade. Which is there. He binds him up in the Rune Prison. The last auto attack gets it done, and Toots evens up the score.
It was an attempt at trying to force a flash out of, because I don't think there was really a kill opportunity there.
Tatu needs a little bit more distance to close on the Broken Blade, and he finds it finally there with that last Q. So FURIA gets their man. Gigo barely survives. Casante's tanky, but he's only got 50 health, and Skewmon brings him down to tie this game up at 2-2.
Thanks to the CSing and the plates. So he did, he did get the plate, so I guess that.
But meanwhile, the Bramble Smash from Skewmon's going to do the same job anyway. Feat of Warfare claimed for the 2nd game in a row for the G2 mid laner here, but it looks like Caps. But now immediately with the Pathmaker, Gigo going in while Toots is in a 1v2 down to the bottom lane at the same time. Caps is going to be killed off first. Now, Toots, flash over the wall. Broken Blade ready to follow, finds the stun, but he's Rune Prism.
Phase rush.
Toots makes it back over towards the turret. Phase rush, and Broken Blade with the flash at the last second to guarantee that he hits him with the empowered bonk.
Battle of the Boots just going to claim them straight.
Labrov just barely gets away. It's all calculated by G2 with a full 5-man stand. JoJo steps away from the chains of corruption. Of money from a tier 2 turret. You are going to get a good amount from the shutdown as well. You will get it onto the rise.
Oh, never mind. Okay, if you get Dragon as well, it's like... Because the shutdown, that's a bit rough, but if you don't lose Dragon, it doesn't really matter.
HP, that rail is not long for this world. Broken Blade's already got him. Tatu's dead next. And now, with Gigo teleporting into 5 players in G2 jerseys, Gigo is going straight into the ground. G2 just crushed FURIA. That'll work. I mean, JoJo goes in, but where's the follow-up? True Shot Barrage doesn't hit. Hans gets found. Gigo's going to die at the same time.
Going all the way around is, oh, JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo is out of there.
They know, yeah, you see the pings coming down. Like, they are aware that he's behind them. He was spotted earlier on.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that Maokai ulti's not going to give him anywhere to go. Trying to pop the cleanse to get out of it. But Broken Blade is powerful on the Jax in this second game. And Hans Sama's chains barely miss on JoJo, but Labrov ready to follow it up here with the pulverize into the headbutt. That's 2 for G2, and now it might just be something back for FURIA. Gigo wants caps, but he has to trade his life to find it. 3 once again beaten down before any effect can truly happen as Skumon tries to get away. G2 backing out, waiting for their cooldowns as FURIA continues to look for something, but Labrov is creating space. Hans backing back up again as IU gets the shutdown into Labrov, but Gigo is not strong enough to truly threaten the back line. G2 have lost their support, but they take out the enemy top and support at the same time. Toots wants caps. He doesn't find him yet. Toots stuck inside the hourglass, and his time's run out. Tatu trading with Skumon as the AP Maokai finally falls there to the Wukong, but it does not, stopping him from getting away with a Hex Gate, and Broken Blade gets the last kill for the delayed ace. Might have a little bit of a headache in the morning after that ignite, but
also after the, the soul point.
Tatu wants to follow, but he goes straight into the dirt instead. It was all calculated.
Sure, but he calls people, or he pulls people over, right? That's all that really matters.
Uses Magnet Storm, might as well. By the time you're back alive, you'll have it again anyway. Hextech Dragon doing a little bit of damage onto the roster of FURIA as Broken Blade goes for the flank yet again. IU trying to escape as the Realm Warp gets Toots back to safety, but Broken Blade already has the stasis ready to go to buy enough extra time. Turn it around, guarantee the unstoppable kill there onto Gigo as the piercing arrow. I praised him throughout the whole game, and that's a great example why. Hans
gave him a little bit more help, and he paid them back.
Yeah, Broken Blade here in the front line now. Finally drops. The shutdown goes over to JoJo. It ain't gonna matter. FURIA dropping like flies at the steps of their own fountain. G2 come back with a vengeance, and 34 minutes in, they're gonna take their stops the FURIA jungler from being hit and rock. Skumon takes a bite out of him. It's first blood over to G2. All 3 first bloods have been in this top lane. Looking for this first Drake nice and early. Caps caught out though. Toots going in. Toots finds the solo kill on Caps as Broken Blade makes his way over and works together with Tibbers. Walking close to the drive rush. Does get found out. Tidal wave over the top. LeBron taking a ton of damage, and Tatu. And now it's Skumon getting caught out. He has to flash to try to get away, but the curtain call is opened up. The bullets are firing off, and once again it's G2 grabbing the feet of Warfare. FURIA has overplayed their hand, and defensive positioning out of that one. Broken Blade knocked up into the air, but that's not the target you can go after. The Ornn is so tanky, flashes out, going to bumper through the tidal wave there. A lot of damage on this Skumon, but he ain't dead yet. The Ornn goes through onto 4. Tatu's gonna die, and Caps cooks him up. G2's gonna lose their mid laner right on back. Such critical health bars.
I don't know if that's enough as, oh, Toots.
Toots is in real trouble here. Caps ready to follow it up. Toots does a flash to try to get out, but it is a little bit late. Broken Blade still alive for now, but finally falls. Hans Sama and Labrov trying to get a little bit back here onto JoJo, onto IU, but instead it's just another kill. Back to FURIA, and G2 just found exactly what they were looking for. Caps picks up the second one.
Oh, the hook?
Hook onto Toots, but a nice counterattack there with a shockwave to lock them all up. But G2's got a counter to the counter, and they are gonna slam through FURIA. Oh, Equalizer's not gonna get a lot done. It's only Labrov taken low. Tatu's gonna grab the kill on him immediately here at the very start as Broken Blade and Skumon having to retreat now. Curtain call is fired, its final shot. G2 have not won the fight, and now with the Grand Starfall coming in, Tatu ain't done. Broken Blade tries to get out, but a little bit more damage is gonna see. In a lot of trouble. That'll be a free catch for G2, and with the Lucian out of the picture
for now,
for only a moment. But that star fell too early, and that is Baron plus a Pantheon as the cherry on top for G2 Esports. And as here it goes, G2 going in for what could be the game-ending play. They do catch JoJo, and Caps guarantees he's already down, but Caps is traded back. IU gets the shutdown there, but G2 continues their push. Its bodies dropping on both sides as Gigo barely stays alive, but now Lebrov, Hans, and Broken Blade gotta be careful. Broken Blade dropped low, but he ain't dead yet. Lebrov gets tagged there by the Electro Harpoon. He's out of there, and Grand Starfall's ready to lock up BB. A little bit more damage, a little bit more CC here with a stun. Tatu's got the kill, and G2 lose 2 on the way out. So it's with the flash over the wall to guarantee that he doesn't get caught out there by Caps, but now Lebrov could be in a little bit of danger. The Nautilus is not particularly tanky. Tatu just steps up, puts the spear in his back. That's a rampage for Furia's side as a 35-second death timer for the Nautilus. Instinct to go for the enemy chicken camp. When it's up, Caps is going around for a potential. The calling nearly kills him. Caps is dead. He's got the flash ult. They try to go in for the ultimate there from the Nautilus as Caps goes in for the engage, but he only engages onto JoJo. Tatu's here on the front line. He's about to be taken out. Caps barely keeping himself alive as Gigo's about to die here too. Tut, Lebrov goes in for the dredge line. They'll lock up Tut. They'll lock up this game. It's G2 after a 37-minute battle, taking game number 3.
Not available.
Yeah, right. Fearless taking that one out. Now Gigo finds a little bit more damage with another decimate, and for the 4th time in 4 games, first blood is top lane, Furia. But it's a potential 4-man play from the side of G2. Caps with the flash in for the blooming blows to find the first kill, as Toots now in the middle of 4 has to use the ulti back over the wall. There's that last little bit of damage for the Nocturne. The fear tether is attached. He's wearing alligator boots. Tatu grabbing the 2nd kill for Furia. That I was afraid of. This is the kind of one that you really don't want to see. Beautiful pull from Lebrov into the wombo combo with Hansama's ulti. JoJo's in a little bit of danger. He finally dies, but Toots is hopping in there to make it a 1-for-1 here so far. Now wants another. Hansama in danger. Toots grabbing a double kill. Tatu about to die to Tatu off to the side at the same time. Skewmon won't get a kill. Oh, the meek for the heal isn't enough, and Tatu's on a rampage. That is 3 kills on the Renekton for the Nocturne. For the kill in the bottom lane while the fight breaks out here in mid. Lebrov in some danger. Beautiful Seraphine ulti hits all 3. And now Skewmon and Hans got it. And the shutdown over to Skewmon. What is the trade? Toots forcing Hans back into the fight. But Broken Blade is ready to jump into the back lines. But G2 has already lost 3. It's a 3-for-2 trade. And Furia comes out on top.
Yeah, Tatu dies, but IU's gliding on them. No one's threatening him.
Finds the collision into the decimate, the volley fade away, and IU picks up kill 12 for Furia. Pop Blossom's gonna stop it, but only for a moment. Caps is down. JoJo gets revenge. Now a decimate from Gigo here on the front line keeps Lebrov and Hansama zoned away. Now you gotta look out. Beautiful pull coming out from Lebrov to try to shut down Toots. A nice shutdown lands. Big 3-man Seraphine ulti, but where's the follow-up? As the rest of Furia runs away, Pop Blossom finds 2. A lot of damage onto IU, but he ain't dead yet. 1 dead on G2, 2 dead on G2, 3 dead on G2. Hansama versus the world, and the world means Brazil. Hans trying to kite it out, but Gigo won't allow it. Walks too close. Lebrov with another beautiful pull, but the ulti over the top slows it down. Shut down over to Skewmon. Broken Blade in trouble. He's gonna die now as Skewmon tries to jump back over the wall, but Gigo's ready to chase. Broken Blade now isolated. This is not where he wants to be. He's not gonna buy nearly as much time. Nice pull in from Lebrov, but a nice Seraphine ulti over the top guarantees the kill. And now that's 1 dead on the G2 side. Caps goes for the Pop Blossom, but a nice use of the stasis keeps Toots alive. Caps getting away now as IU goes on a rampage. End of a play that was just made. Now you got Toots making space yet again. Going gold, buying time. Caps goes in. Massive Pop Blossom. 0 follow-up. Toots stays alive. JoJo with a Seraphine again. The team fight battery as Lebrov will die.
Just do Nash.
Nice arrow.
It's fine.
Okay, we're not done with the game here just yet. Hans bought time. Wave. Broken Blade tries to find pressure onto the back line, but he won't get it. The Lax Nessus turret still barely standing. Caps goes in for another Pop Blossom, but he will not get it. Ladies and gentlemen, in the first series of MSI.
But with Braum Senna, there's just no...
Nice flash out from Hans. He's in danger, though. Jojo and IU continuing to try to put the pressure on. Zenith Blade there with the max range. Goes in after him with the Zenith Blade, but there's no way to follow up there for Toots. Meanwhile, Skumon getting it done up in the top side. Caps is burning down to the Ignite in mid lane, but he survives.
Absorbing pressure.
Jojo is trapped inside the Cataclysm, and Skumon is locking him up. FURIA loses out on the fight. G2 makes their move. Jojo's gonna get locked up here at the very start. He should die before anything else even happens. Nice solar flare comes down over the top as LeBron is finally gonna be traded back, but FURIA have already lost 2. This time around, Lebrov going up top, looking to stop things himself.
What?
As Broken Blade, how did he get here? He's immediately just destroyed by Gigo, as now G2. Gigo's about to die here at the very beginning. Hansama's already got the kill. Caps with a massive fate sealed, and FURIA is cut to ribbons. Double kill, Hansama. Walks right into an unwarded brush, and Gigo gets dunked right into the ground. Skumon's happy to send him there, as immediately the solar flare and the mega hard to kill, man.
He is hard to kill. Yeah, Cosmic Drive as well. Even if they do, you get 12 point. I don't think you really care.
Yeah, Caps is here to immediately turn it around. Toots is already dead. Tatu's about to join him. Honestly, if FURIA can get the shutdowns, it would be nice. But the fact that they're as high as they are means it's probably not likely. G2 grabbing one, forcing the flash out of Toots as he barely manages to escape. Everybody on FURIA going for maybe their last chance gambit here at the Baron Pit. Gigo gets locked up again, though. Immediate problem as the mini Gnar is down. Caps unstoppable. Skumon chasing after IU, who immediately flashes out of the Cataclysm. Broken Blade, nicely placed ulti, knocks Toots right back into the waiting arms of G2, and IU is not going to escape with the kill onto the Ziggs. G2 knows they won this fight.
Yeah. He's not afraid at all, starting with a solo kill.
Right back in there, it's Toots having a flash out of the Cataclysm, and Tatu's already down on Sama, grabbing the kill as Caps continues diving forward, godlike with the kill on his lane opponent yet again. Gigo trying to escape to resist the onslaught as G2 are gonna pad their stats one last time in Game 5 as they make their way on to the Nexus. It was a brutal battle start to finish, but G2 win Game